So, good day, everyone. Good morning, Doc, and good morning to our classmates. So, our topic for today is natural causes of death. Um, with me today is Miss Paradilla, who did this presentation and combine all the informations all about natural causes of death. Okay po, next slide. Okay, so the topics to be discussed in today's presentation is first defining what does natural cause of death mean. Second, what does it mean to die of natural causes? Third one is natural causes of death. Fourth, what do most people die from in the US? Um, this presentation, some of the information is mostly nakuha namin sa US simply because the information sa internet is not dito sa Philippines hindi masyadong updated or kaya naman is hindi masyadong malawak yung mga information. So mostly some of the information are from the US. So fifth one is what is the most common cause of natural death worldwide? Sixth, dying of natural cause in sleep. What causes death by old age? And lastly, is it possible to die for no reason? Okay. Sorry, the last one pala is example cases of natural death. Okay. Defining natural cause of death. Natural is defined as death caused slowly by disease or natural process. If natural death is hastened by injury, such as fall or drowning in a bathtub, the manner of death is not considered natural. Death was entirely caused by natural disease. That death was not caused by trauma or poisoning or where a lesion found at autopsy which is not compatible with life and is known to cause death. So, ang natural death is most commonly yung alam natin na mga tao na namatay most of the time is sa pagtulog or yung mga na-stroke, ganon. Eventually, sa presentation na to, madi-discuss natin. Okay po, next. What does it mean to die of natural causes? Death is usually considered natural if it wasn't caused by any external factor. Simply put, a natural death is one that occurs due to an internal factor that causes the body to shut down, such as cancer, heart disease, or diabetes. It means there was no external reason for the death, such as traumatic injury, poisoning, and such. So, nasabi ko nga na most of the time is yung alam natin na natural cause of death is yung talagang dito sa Pilipinas ay most of the time is yung sa cancer. So, talagang hindi naman maiiwasan na sa cancer, lalo na kapag malubha is minsan hindi na natin namamalayan na ano na pala, slowly dying, ganon, kumbaga. So, isa pang pinakamalala sa atin ngayon dito is heart disease. Kasi dito sa Pilipinas is mostly sa ating mga Pilipino ay obese. Kumbaga, hindi nila pinapahalagahan yung kalusugan nila. So, kahit na parang feeling nila healthy sila is talagang minsan yung katawan na nila ang nag-give up sa kanila. And yung diabetes naman is kahit naman parang iwasan natin yung sabihin natin na mga matatamis, minsan ito po ay yung parang nadadala na natin kumbaga lahi na. Ganun po. Okay, next. In some cases, a manner of death may sometimes be caused of natural causes, but later on find out that it is due to poisoning, illegal drugs, sleeping pill overdose, acute alcohol poisoning. So, Tulad na lang dun sa mga sikat na nababalitaan natin, if I'm not mistaken is Whitney Houston, overdose in her bathtub. So sa autopsy nalaman na akala sa unang tingin parang nag-drown lang siya, na lunod lang siya or whatever. Pero in the autopsy nag-show na na-overdose siya, and kaya yun ang naging cause ng kanyang pagkalunod sa bathtub. So, minsan talagang parang 'pag ang isang tao ay hindi dumadaing or ano man, parang makikita natin na akala natin is parang natural cause lang. Pero 'pag mas tinignan natin ng mas malalim or nag-investigate tayo, minsan malalaman natin na, kasalanan pala ng illegal drugs or cause pala ng poisoning, na parang nilason pala siya over dinner. May mga gano'n pong circumstances. So, kahit na kahit lang tingin natin is natural cause of death, kinakailangan pa rin natin magsagawa ng parang investigation if it is truly, natural cause of death, hindi due to some poisoning or overdose. Next. A natural death can occur at any age if someone passes away due to a medical condition or disease. Example of natural causes of death include diabetes, heart disease, cancer, lower respiratory disease. The three leading causes of natural death among persons aged 65 and over are heart disease, cancer, and chronic lower respiratory disease. So, nasabi ko nga na dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, hindi kasi health conscious yung mga Pilipino. So, parang feeling nila, ay hindi, kaya ko yung sarili ko, na parang hindi, feeling nila ang healthy-healthy nila. Pero most of the time, yung mismong body na nila yung nag-give up sa kanila, na kaya parang minsan namamatay na lang sa pagtulog, or minsan kahit biglaan out of nowhere, inaatake na lang sila. Yun. Okay po, next po. What do most people die from in the US? Ito nga yung sinabi namin na yung mostly information na nakuha namin, or ito lang part na to is from the US, kasi yung parang dito sa Philippines ay hindi masyadong updated, or parang hindi malawak, broad yung sakop niya. So, in the United States, the leading causes of death that fall under the natural death category are, yun nga, yung heart disease, cancer, and stroke. Yung parang, kahit naman parang dito sa atin sa Philippines, ito din yung palaging na pag yung kahit minsan 40 years old, pag tinanong natin anong kinamatay, sasabihin lagi is inatake sa puso, na stroke, or yung iba naman kahit bata pa, yung sa murang edad talaga is may cancer na. Yung mga ganong bagay naman hindi talaga natin maiiwasan. Pero syempre, yun pa rin yung mga leading cause of death talaga. So heart disease kills over 600,000 individuals each year. So in cancer naman, about 500,000 individuals pass away each year. In stroke naman, 140,000 individuals pass away each year. Chronic lower respiratory disease causes 124,000 people pass away each year. So, risk factors for the top natural deaths include smoking, obesity, high cholesterol, diabetes, genetic factors, and hypertension. So, factor talaga dito yung genetic factors, na yun nga yung kahit hindi ka talaga diabetic na tao, yung parang it runs talaga in the family, na puro diabetic yung mga halimbawa parents mo, gano'n. So, yun po. Next. Okay po, parang ito po ay nagdoble po sa PPT. So, risk factors for the top natural deaths include smoking. Yun nga. Dito din sa Philippines, sobrang maraming, kahit hindi lang lalaki, marami talagang tao na mahilig manigarilyo. So, parang sinasabi nila minsan na stress reliever yata, yung parang gano'n ang tinatawag nila. So, ito talaga isang factor din to talaga ng natural cause of death. Isa din ang hypertension, yung sa matatanda. Madalas 'tong mangyari sa matatanda. Okay, next. So, addition to this is ischemic heart disease and stroke accounted for a combined 15.2 million deaths in 2016. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease accounted for 3 million lives in just 1 year. Lung cancer, trachea, and bronchus cancers led to 1.7 million deaths in 1 year. Diabetes led to 1.6 million deaths in 2016. So, this is the most common natural death worldwide. Yung kumbaga, sa buong mundo or most country, ito talaga yung mga causes of death. All throughout naman in this presentation, ang most common talaga na factors is yung mga smoking, hypertension, if a person is diabetic, yun talaga yung most common na cause of death. Natural cause of death. Okay po, next. Dying of natural causes in sleep. In a study, of 4,920 individuals with various diseases, there was 60% rise in deaths between the hours of 2 and 8 in the morning. Specific diseases tended to peak at different times. Heart disease-related deaths tended to occur around 8 a.m. for men and women. Hypertensive disease-related deaths peak at 1 a.m. for women, and cerebrovascular disease-related deaths peaked at 6 a.m. So this part will be discussed by Miss Paradilla, and she will further discuss the other parts of the presentation. Thank you.
Next slide po. So common illnesses associated with passing away in your sleep include cardiac arrest, respiratory arrest, sudden unexplained nocturnal death syndrome, and obstructive sleep apnea. So nabanggit naman kanina that heart diseases related deaths tended to occur at most of the time. Kaya nandito yung cardiac arrest. Next. Next po.
Wait lang po. Then sa part po ng sa cardiac arrest po. So cardiac arrest. So nagkaka-problem po yata si Miss Nicole sa kanyang internet connection. So cardiac arrest, when the heart suddenly and unexpectedly stops beating, it is a medical emergency that without immediate medical intervention will result within minutes in sudden cardiac death. Cardiopulmonary resuscitation or CPR and possibly defibrillation are needed until further treatment can be provided. So, cardiac arrest, matagal na naman natin to napapag-aralan. So, alam natin na kapag may isang tao nag-cardiac arrest, most of the time talaga ang paunang lunas is, or ang unang-unang bagay na ginagawa is CPR to restart the heart or para magkaroon ng first treatment because it is very important kasi kinakailangan nating malaman if paano or ano ang gagawin natin if someone experience this kind of situation. So, okay po. Next. Miss Nicole, okay na po ba yung ano?
Respiratory arrest. It is a sickness caused by apnea or respiratory dysfunction severe enough it will not sustain the body. So kung may cardiac arrest, may respiratory arrest, which is sa respiration natin. Prolonged apnea refers to a patient who has stopped breathing for a long period of time. If the heart muscle contraction is intact, the condition is known as respiratory arrest. Next. So, sudden unexplained nocturnal death syndrome. It is also, we all know na bangungot. So, na-discuss naman dun sa exam natin that yung bangungot is a disorder found in Southeast Asia. So, it is typically occurs here in Southeast Asia. It typically occurs when a person with epilepsy dies unexpectedly and was in their usual state of health. The death is not known to be related to an accident or prolonged seizure, known as status epilepticus. When an autopsy is done, no other of cause of death can be found, a leading cause of mortality worldwide, with an estimated 15% to 20% of all deaths can is SUNDS. SCD mostly occurs in older adults with acquired structural heart disease. Obstructive apnea. Obstructive sleep apnea occurs when the muscles that support the soft tissue in your throat, such as your tongue and soft palate, temporarily relax. When these muscles relax, your airway is narrowed or closed, and breathing is momentarily cut off. So this most commonly occur in adults. The most common cause of obstructive sleep apnea is excess weight and obesity. Ayan po. What causes death by old age? Death by old age can be caused by underlying condition that may be more common in those who are older. Others believe that death by old age refers to an individual who passes away for no reason other than their body has deteriorated over time and eventually ceases to function. So what causes death by old age is
So, nawala po ulit yung connection ni Miss Nicole. So, what causes death by old age? Death by old age can be caused by underlying condition that may be more common in those who are older. Others believe that death by old age refers to an individual who passes away for no reason other than their body has deteriorated over time and eventually ceases to function. So, alam naman natin na kapag tumatanda na is yung mga functions natin ay hindi na katulad nung mga bata pa tayo. So, talagang mostly, yung mga matatanda is mismong katawan na nila yung sumusuko sa kanila. So, yung mga factor na dito talaga yung mga ginawa mo nung kabataan ka, healthy ka ba or yung parang active ka ba? paano mo ba ingatan ang sarili mo or kumakain ka ba ng tama, kumakain ka ba ng healthy foods, gano'n. So, minsan kahit yung may mga matatanda or may mga tao na sa mismong pagtulog na nila namamatay. Yun po. Next slide.
Is it possible to die for no reason? It is not possible to die for no reason. However, individuals can pass away suddenly, like the sudden cardiac arrest, or unexpectedly. Most commonly, this occurs when someone has a cardiac arrest due to arrhythmias. So it is not possible to die for no reason at all.
Here
Example
our
case is the death of the
yes.
television icon Betty White. So Betty White is in the Lorax. The death of television icon Betty White received a lot of attention in popular culture. She passed away at the age of 99 on December 31, 2021. So almost 100 na siya if umabot siya this year, December 31, 2022. Days before her 11th birthday, according to the death certificate cited by numerous news outlets, including Reuters, White died in her sleep nearly a week after suffering a cerebrovascular accident, also known as we know stroke. A stroke can occur when blood flow to the brain is interrupted, commonly by a blood clot or broken blood vessel. In this situation, the stroke would be considered the cause of death, and the manner of death will be considered natural, since it's an internal part or internal organs yung death niya. Next. So another example case is actress Brittany Murphy. That so if you have watched Clueless, so siya yun, famous for her roles in Clueless and 8 Mile, died Sunday of a sudden cardiac arrest at the age of 32. So she's really young at that time. The LA County Assistant Chief Coroner has stated that the death appears to be natural. So what does it mean to die of natural cause? So for a coroner, any death caused by disease or old age is natural. When someone dies a violent or suspicious death, medical examiners try to determine both a cause and a manner. This cause refers to the biological condition that killed the victim, Murphy's case, sudden cardiac arrest. Next. The manner describe all the other circumstances that led up to that particular death. Most states recognize 5 different manners. So we have homicide, suicide, accident, natural, and undetermined. So if a manner of death, like actress Brittany Murphy's case, which is natural, then the victim is thought to have died of an internal disease. So, sa internal, nagkakaroon ng problema and not outer, like poisoning, ganun. Or normal deterioration of the body, which is yung normal deterioration of the body, like what when a old person died, ayun, nagde-deteriorate yung katawan niya because of nagkaka-malfunction sa katawan niya sa mga internal disease niya. Outside forces, ayun, like chemicals or human intervention, had only a minimal influence. There are some gray areas that by infections, disease is typically categorized as being natural, even though the killer microbes come from outside the body.
So it ends our presentation about natural causes of death. So medyo in the end of the presentation is parang nagka-problem lang sa pagpe-present. Yung sinabi ni Miss Nicole is additional information about the last case about the actress that died on natural causes. So and the end of our presentation is the references of the information we took from the internet and books. Thank you.